Wine industry journalist Monique Soltani spoke with several winemakers still cleaning up, and she has this story.
It's the sound as much as anything. Is this wham, wham, wham. It was repeatedly over and over and shaking. Seldom do you have earthquakes that buckle the streets.
With well over 30 harvests under his belt, all his experience making wine couldn't possibly prepare Michael Richmond for a crush like this.
This is the biggest damage that we've sustained here from earthquakes that I know of.
They're a total loss. They fell off and the heads busted out of them. So the wine must have just shot out in a gusher. When they drop from about 25 feet in the air and they hit on the edge like that, they just pop like a grape.
Yeah, it's bad. And unfortunately, nobody has earthquake insurance. We just have to clean up and go forward. I mean, we got grapes coming in.
Michael's early estimates are they lost about 1,000 gallons of wine. Now there's 60 gallons in a barrel, and each barrel holds about 300 bottles. Any way you add it up, that's a lot of wine down the drain.
In a way, it looks worse than it is. Fortunately, we finished all our bottling. There was very little wine in there.
This is the busiest time of year for the country's most well-known wine region. The height of the Napa Valley harvest is right around the corner. Here at Bouchain Vineyards in the Carneros district, with the help of a few interns on hand, they'll start their 30th harvest today. A little rattled, but ready.
The first day in working as an intern in Napa Valley gets to clean up earthquake debris. Something poetic about that.
Yeah, so I mean, obviously a rough day for the first day of harvest for Bouchain Vineyards. I did speak to the Napa Valley grape growers as well as the Napa Valley vintners, and they say there is some good news. Virtually no damage was done to any of the grapevines, so it'll be a harvest like normal here in the Napa Valley.
All right, and Monique, what are the long-term concerns in that area? I mean, are these people, did they make any big changes in the way they store and produce because of this?
You know, it's interesting that you should ask that. I spoke to Michael and I said, hey, are you worried about aftershocks? And he said, right now we stack our barrels about 4 barrels high. For the next week or so, we'll stack them about 2 high. Earthquakes are a way of life here, unfortunately, in California, especially Southern California, is in my experience where I lived. So, they'll make the changes they can, but you can't really predict these things.
All right, Monique Soltani, thank you so much for taking the time out to go do a story for us.